another domino tutorial with...
I'm Audrey from the channel AllAroundAudrey.
And today I'm gonna be teaching you how to build slowstones and sideways slowstones.
I am so ready. I have no idea what that means. So if you guys don't either, come along, grab your dominoes, and we'll learn together.
Slowstones. Pretty simple trick, actually.
Okay, good.
Get your dominoes out. The way to build slowstones is to start with flat dominoes, just face down, and then you're gonna take a separate color, like yellow, to make it easier to see, and we're gonna put them to the left and right so that they're flush. So all of these, this should be in line, this should be in line. Simple, right?
Yes,
yeah,
I got this.
So now it's just a matter of repeating that. So we're gonna put another flat domino and then another vertical domino, and we're just gonna keep making this a little bit longer.
I feel like mine is slowly going this way, like diagonal. Like, you know when you're writing on a whiteboard and it like slowly starts curving up? I don't know if
There's a trick to it though. You can move it around.
What?
Like if you need to shift it on the table, you can do that, provided that it's not like super long and it's gonna break. Another thing that also helps is if you have a ruler or a meter stick, you can use that to just move it in and make it straight. We don't have one right now, so we're not gonna use that. But if you want it to be a perfectly straight line, I would recommend that. We have the base of the slowstones. Now, the next step is to decide which way you want the slowstones to fall.
We'll go right to left.
Right to left, okay. So if we want it to fall this way, then we're gonna take another domino and put it on top, on the base of the domino, but it should be touching the vertical ones that you've already placed. And then, same thing. Goes right on top.
Honestly, when I heard like slowstone for the first time, the first thing that came to my mind was slow motion.
You're not wrong though, because it falls kind of slowly. That's why it's called slowstones.
Okay.
So it's gonna topple this way. One thing to make this trick a little bit more reliable at the end is to add another domino and actually put it in the middle of this flat domino. So that way, when this domino falls, this is a really far reach. It's not gonna hit it. It might, but it probably won't. Just to be safe, if you put it in the middle, it'll always work. And then for the beginning, it's just a simple domino line. And that should be between 1 domino thickness to 1 centimeter apart. Yeah, nice job.
Okay, I'm excited.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna connect this.
So why would people use slowstones?
So slowstones are really nice if you need something that is a slow trick. So if there's a trick that's really risky and you need to put a backup line and you know that trick is gonna take a long time to fall, this is a great way to slow down the chain so that you have time to watch that other trick while this is going in the background. But you can also use this as just a trick on its own if you want a little bit of variety in the speed of the dominoes. And you'll see the difference when this falls. This will be fast, this will be slow, this will be fast, this will be slow. All right, you ready to knock it down?
Yes, let's knock it down.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
I could totally tell, like, yeah, it went fast and then like slowly went.
And it makes a really cool sound.
Yeah, it does. It's like,
all right, so now that you know the slowstones technique, I'm gonna teach you how to build the sideways slowstones technique.
Ooh, okay, we're stepping it up.
Yeah, it's a little bit harder, but it's still a fairly easy trick. Let's clear this away. It starts out pretty similar. You want a flat domino, but instead of this way, we're gonna turn it around this way.
Cool.
So the shorter end is facing you. And then vertical dominoes, except they're horizontal.
Oh, so it's like same thing, but sideways. Hence the name.
And then we're just gonna continue the base, make it a little bit longer. And always try to make sure that all of these dominoes are even in a line. You know, you don't want a domino that's out here or something like that. So now that we have the base, the next step is to put dominoes on top. Instead of over here, they're gonna go directly on top of the horizontal dominoes that you already placed.
Oh, what?
It's not that bad. And you have to be kind of precise with this. Like really keep an eye on where the domino is placed on the one below it. You don't want it to be like this, for example, or a little bit off like that. Like it should be very, very precise. We do that and we'll just continue the chain.
All the way?
Yeah. Oh. Well, actually, with this trick, you can knock it down by accident and it'll fall, but what's actually really nice about it is if I make a safety gap, for example, and I put one right here and skip one, if this falls by accident, it's not gonna knock down this because it can't reach it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So if you're making a really long chain, consider taking one out and then just fill it in at the end.
That's smart, because like I keep knocking this one over.
One way that you can help make it straight is I'm holding it with my middle finger and my thumb right here
on the end.
Towards the bottom. So when I place it, I can feel where the edge is. That way it makes sure that this side is all even and this side is all even. You can use this trick in a variety of ways. It could be just this simple line, or you could make like multiple lines to make a shape with it. Or you can do multiple lines, like one here, 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 to make a long field of dominoes, and then use different colors to make a shape or an image. This is basically the whole trick. Now, to end the trick, this is probably the hardest part.
Oh boy.
We have to add a leaning domino, which is a little bit harder, but I think you can do it.
Okay.
So this domino is gonna be just a normal standing domino, and it should be about 1 domino thickness away from the last domino. So if it's falling this way, it would go right here. Theoretically, I'd be able to fit 1 domino in between. And then we're gonna put another 1 domino thickness away as well. And then this is sort of the hard part. You're gonna take one of your hands and put it right here, so in case it falls, you can catch it.
Oh boy.
And then take your finger and lean this domino onto the next. And if it doesn't stay, you might have to make this gap a little bit bigger. Perfect, perfect. There we go.
Held my breath.
So now that we have the leaning domino, we can add the normal domino line off of this.
Okay.
And this leaning domino is kind of like a safety precaution. I've had many fails where if I just ended with a domino line like this last Slowstone domino wouldn't knock down this first domino. So by having this leaning domino, it ensures that it has no choice but to just fall over because it's leaning, it's already ready to go.
There we go.
Yeah, woo! Nice job. All right, so this is the sideways Slowstones technique. This is actually much slower than the normal Slowstones technique.
Oh really? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So if you need a really, really slow trick, use sideways Slowstones. Are you ready to knock down?
I am so ready, let's do this.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Whoa! That's so cool. I like how it fell in between. And it did go a little bit slower than the other one.
So that's sideways Slowstones. So now that we know both of these tricks, we're gonna combine them and make one big setup.
Okay, yes, let's do it.
Okay, so we finished the setup. This has 600 dominoes, and we have normal Slowstones and the sideways Slowstones, and it's all gonna go around and then knock down the star.
I'm so excited. It looks so good.
Yeah, I like it. But before we knock it down, Audrey, what is your channel about?
Okay, so my channel is mostly like challenges and skits, and we do some games.
Definitely go subscribe to Audrey.
Thank you.
Awesome videos, and we've done a lot of videos in the past. So
Yes.
if you want to see more of it, there's probably a link somewhere. 3, 2, 1, go. And the sound too.
I know.
It's like click, 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 click.
I love that. I like how it went fast and it slowed down and fast again.
So we also did another video on Audrey's channel. So explain.
Yes, we also use dominoes on my channel. So basically we did a little competition and we have a little square and we have to build our dominoes as high as possible without letting them fall. And the person that wins gets $100. So you have to check it out to see who wins.
Oh my gosh.
I'm AllAroundAudrey.
I'm Heavy Spot, and I'll see you next Saturday.